Improving to 6-0 on the season, head coach Perry Thomas of the Campbellsville Tigers steps in to visit with us. Coach, 2, maybe 3 plays in this game changed the entire outlook of it, I thought.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You're playing the 10th ranked team in the country, and one of the keys that we talked about coming into the game was ball security. Because we was playing up against a highly explosive offense that was going to get a lot of reps. So we had to secure the ball, and right off the bat, we gave them the ball. And if you look at it, I think in that first half alone, we gave them an additional 4 or 5 possessions off of turnovers or the onside kick. So we got behind the 8 ball early, and we got a little gassed on defense because of that.
I thought the onside kick to start the game certainly was a game changer. It's Bethel winning the toss, kicking off the onside kick. They get it at the 50-yard line, and it's pretty easy on that possession.
Yeah, right there. They got it in midfield, and, those early drives for defense is tough, and they were able to pop it in on a short field on us. And, we work on the onside. It's just that they got it. They executed it, and, but the thing that's bothering me is 2 onside people have gotten against us, and that makes it tough, so we got to make some corrections there.
The game was 7-0 Bethel. Your team does a 3 and out on the second possession, very impressive. But I thought maybe an early turning point, besides the onside kick to start the game, was it looked like a fumble by Sam Castronova, the Bethel quarterback. It was called an incomplete pass. I thought maybe Anthony Sams might score on that play. Not so. That changed things pretty fast right there.
Right, it's huge. It gets the onside kick back, that score back, and it makes it changes the whole outlook of the game. And instead, the official called it an incomplete pass. Well, even if it's an incomplete pass, it should have been intentional grounding. So, not only did they miss the fumble, I felt like, but also they definitely missed the intentional grounding. And that's a big play in the game. And you're talking about a team like this, 10th ranked in the country, very explosive offensively. You got to take advantage of every opportunity you get. There was an opportunity we had created, and we didn't get rewarded for it.
49-13, the finalist Bethel coming in ranked 10th in the country, wins over the Campbellsville Tigers. Coach, there in the closing seconds of the first half, you decided not to go for the field goal and go for the touchdown, and it was certainly the right call.
Yeah, we felt like we needed to get some points and we needed to get some momentum and so forth. So, we went ahead and went for it, and we did it again, and actually later in the game it didn't score, and then we kicked the field goal later. But, we felt like at that time we needed to get something going into the half. I think they put us at 10 and give us opportunity. We knew they'd get the ball first, so we needed to get a touchdown as opposed to a field goal and then come out and get a stop.
It was 28-10. I thought this is where maybe the game really changed. Your team was driving, had the momentum, wound up having to settle for a field goal as opposed to the touchdown to make it 28-17. Then the game really changed after that when it was 28-13.
Yeah, we had some opportunities there. It was 28-10, and we go down and we don't punch it in from the 2, I think, or the 1. And I probably, looking back now, and I was like, well, I wish I kicked a field goal. But at the time, you're thinking, you're close against a very good football team. Let's try to get that touchdown. We didn't get it. Then we come back and drive it down, and we get the field goal. So now we got it down to 15 points. But those were huge. You get 14 points right there. So now you're looking at a 28-27, whatever type of game, 28-28, and it's a different look.
There was one play late in the fourth quarter that looked like everybody on the field was in on the tackle or trying to block. You're thinking the play's dead, and all of a sudden there's like a 40, maybe 50-yard run out of that.
Yeah, that's huge right there, and we'll have to watch it on film. I felt like the momentum had stopped, the guys' forward progress had stopped, and that's the type of play that if the whistle's not blown, you get injuries. Because you're going to have teams from both sides jumping in on the pile, and you also have trouble. You have fights because people are coming in, they're coming in blocking, so they're hitting you in the back. You're coming in trying to make a tackle, hitting people in the knees and in the back. And so I thought his forward progress was stopped, and then next thing you know, he breaks free for a 50-yard run or whatever, and that kind of put it away there. And defensively, I felt like early we got gassed, because it was like every time you look up, defense was on the field. Now, I think the time possession probably worked its way out as the game went on. But when you get gassed early in the humidity like tonight, it's hard to get those legs back. And I thought, we played really hard defensively, but we got a little gassed at the end. I thought offensively we played hard. We moved the ball against a very good football team. We're just making too many mistakes still. I mean, we're sabotaging our own opportunities to have a chance to win.
It's Bethel winning over Campbellsville. Head coach Perry Thomas joins us with the Campbellsville Tigers. Coach, from my vantage point, I thought it was a great effort tonight. I thought this was probably a winnable game, even maybe at halftime for you, I thought.
Well, I thought we were still in it. I thought we were. We knew their explosive ability on offense, and so we knew that we couldn't keep giving them opportunities, and they just took advantage of those opportunities every time they got one. And then they had a couple of good drives as the game went on also. But, once again, we moved the ball on them on offense, and we just turned the ball over. We had the 4, counting the onside kick in the first half, I believe, and I'm not sure what we had in the second half, but maybe 1 or 2 more, I think, and we just blew some opportunities to score. But we're getting better. I know we're sitting here 2 and 4, and people may say, it's ugly, but our guys got to keep their heads about them because we still have a chance to make some noise in this thing. We finished this thing up 5-1 in division. You never know what's going to happen. Bethel still has to face some good teams, and Georgetown, Lindsay, and Cumberland, and all of them have to face good teams. So, everybody in this league can play. So we just got to keep grinding and keep the faith.
It's the Mid-South Conference Bluegrass Division game tonight. You have another one next Saturday night, Lebanon, Tennessee against the Cumberland Phoenix.
Yeah, and I have no clue what they're doing. They got a new staff. I think they're running some option, but we got to regroup, heal up a little bit, get our prides back together, and come back ready to go to battle.
Coach, have a great rest of the weekend. We'll look to see you next Saturday night down in Tennessee.
Thank you.
Head coach Perry Thomas of the Campbellsville Tigers. As Bethel wins tonight 49-13 over Campbellsville to fall to 2-4 on the season, 1-1 in the Mid-South Conference Bluegrass Division. We leave you on TV. Stay with us on radio if you're there, and stay connected as you're following the Tigers. This is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.